Propane reduces the greenhouse gas emissions compared to any other alternative fuel or conventional fuel. So it's an ideal fuel for greening the environment. It's also less expensive than other fuels. So the infrastructure is here and available now. Propane can be put in basically any place that a fleet desires it.
I've asked this question of a lot of people over the years. Why have we been so slow in the United States to embrace all different sorts of forms of alternative energy? It seems like we're always behind the rest of the world.
It's not easy to convert to anything new. One, there's the natural resistance to anything new, new ideas, new technology. Secondly, there is a cost factor in becoming green. And while there's an initial upfront cost of going with autogas, it does have a payback of typically 2 to 3 years. So this is an alternative fuel that does pay you back.
What do you see as your initial market for this station? I mean, how far away are people going to be coming to fill up here?
I feel the initial market will be the fact that there's thousands of vehicles nationwide that are converting to autogas. So as they travel the interstate transportation system, such as the New York State Thruway, they're going to need a readily available location right off the thruway, which this provides. Secondly, fleets of 3 to 15 or 20 vehicles locally, again, it makes an ideal alternative fuel. The consumer can not only feel good about going green, but they can get a fairly fast payback, again, of 2 to 3 years.
At what point do you think that we'll start to see conversions of typical residential cars? I mean, does the price of that need to come down a little bit more for it to be widespread, or?
I'm not sure that it's necessarily practical for the typical residential car, because we're looking at somewhere traveling in the 30 to 40,000 mile range in order to economically justify the conversion cost.
What will you be doing in terms of marketing and education to grow your market and to get more people on the propane bandwagon, as it were?
We'll be working with the Clean Cities group in New York State to get the word out that propane is a viable autogas, and then we'll be contacting fleets that we feel are appropriate to attempt to win their support in converting locally, as well as the Alliance Autogas group is working nationally with fleets such as Pepsi, Coke, Frito-Lay, UPS, FedEx. So we're looking at a two-pronged approach with the national accounts and with the local accounts.
We all know about the volatility of gas prices. What about propane as an auto fuel? Does it rise and fall typically with crude oil prices, or is it a little more stable?
Propane's a little bit more stable, but it is a fuel, it is a commodity, and it is capable of being exported, and we are exporting phenomenal amounts of propane right now to other countries.
All right, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Okay.